What finally led me to reach out was the realization that I couldn't do it on my own anymore.
Trauma has a huge impact on our ability to function. When we experience things that overwhelm our ability to cope, that really stunts our ability to move through life.
I was having trouble sleeping. I was all over the place. My work was starting to suffer, and my relationships were suffering. I felt really burnt out. No one likes to hear that as a first responder, but it's true. And it was one of those things where it's like, I need to do something. I need to make a change.
Whether you're involved with the local fire department, EMS, law enforcement, I'm a deputy myself, and you are allowed to seek help.
I have a really good friend who is an officer who told me one time, he's like, keep in mind that, he goes, if you don't help yourself, how are you expected to help others? And that really stuck with me.
The Auxilia Initiative offers a couple of different types of services. All of our services are based on EMDR, which stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. We have group EMDR or GTEP, and then we have a form of individual EMDR called RTEP. Both of these types of EMDR are based on the idea of early intervention, which helps us to intervene early before PTSD has a chance to set in.
Doing GTEP allows you to be able to process traumas without the necessity of, sharing everything with everyone else.
So EMDR is basically rewiring our brain. We have these traumatic experiences, and sometimes they don't get stored in a way that is helpful to us. And when that happens, we can use EMDR to store them in a way that is helpful to us. We reprocess them, and when we reprocess them, we can have more helpful thoughts like, I'm safe now, or I did the best I could. And we get a lot of symptom relief when that happens because we can feel safe in our bodies.
I've noticed an improvement in my daily life, mental health and stuff like that. I've noticed that I don't have nightmares like I was having, and I feel a lot more confident in working through things. And there was a few times after the RTAP sessions where I felt like I owned the world. It was like, it's just that overwhelming sense of accomplishment for myself, because I was so used to feeling bogged down and bottled up, and it was just like everything was just gone. It's just so much euphoria. It's not going to cost you anything out of your pocket. It is only going to help improve your mental health, and it's going to help you work through those traumas, whether it's something that bothers you from 5 years ago or last week.
When I first started over 20 years ago in law enforcement, there wasn't the talk about wellness or mental health like there is today. It's moving forward in a positive way, and I'm really liking the change that I'm seeing addressing post-traumatic stress and mental health.
Having had access to GTEP and RTAP, it has really improved the way that I work as a dispatcher every day. I know that if I have that call that's going to push me to my, mental limit, that there are resources available that will help me work through it.